There's no justification, no explanation. There's no excuses that's actually gonna be good enough. It also means that she feels comfortable enough to disrespect you. The desires that you guys want in life, check it, get it straight. So you can't put yourself at this high value level or think highly of yourself without the standards actually being put in your life and actually working. So yes, get your priorities set straight, fellas. And she's still over here saying that it's an option for me to have options. Hello everyone, and welcome to my self-improvement and dating podcast. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about if she does this, you have to let go. You got to get ahead and go somewhere else with yourself. Go get treated better somewhere else. And this is all about the facts of you're getting disrespected heavily. Now, sometimes y'all are out here taking the little minor disrespect. She might talk to you crazy and y'all are overlooking it. That still is not okay. And I'm also going to drop a video of the things that she will say that you cannot ignore very soon. But with that being said, give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you go ahead and comment no disrespect, or you could comment free game. Whatever you're feeling, comment it down below. And fellas, I really want y'all to put your foot forward, put your foot down and say, I'm not going to tolerate no more. Where is your standards, right? You got to keep it going. You got to have boundaries. You got to make sure you're not getting treated less than. Also be fully aware of what's going on, how you're really getting treated, and what you should not be accepting. And fellas, if y'all want to talk about what's going on with you, your dating life, what the issues are, or it could be positive. Maybe you guys want to also talk about self-improvement, other things y'all want to work on. Make sure you book your consultation by clicking the link after this video. We could talk about anything. So do check out that link down below. And so fellas, this whole discussion at the end of the day, I wanted to give you guys some sort of power. Okay, I gotta take my respect back and take my dignity back. A whole lot of y'all lost your dignity and have no self-respect at this point because you're just accepting anything. So to start off this discussion, it starts with you gotta go ahead and let go when she gives you an excuse to why she's entertaining other guys, why she is speaking or having a nice little chat with this fella over here and saying it's nothing. So it actually is two things into one. The first part is why she's actually just talking to another dude. So if you guys are dealing with a woman that feels like it's okay, that means she's not taking you serious. And it also means that she feels comfortable enough to disrespect you, because any man that knows his self-worth knows that he's not going to be entertaining, talking to a girl or there for a girl when she is over here doing that for another fella. So you as a fella, you're only doing that to her. You're doing the correct thing by not doing it with plenty of women, other women. You're choosing one, which is the loyal way. And so her, on the other hand, she's saying, well, you know, I didn't take you serious yet. I didn't pick you. And what's actually worse is if you guys are in a serious relationship or even y'all just made it official and she's still over here saying that, oh, it's an option for me to have options. That is not acceptable. That is something you should not be tolerating. And it should be a red flag for y'all to be like, you know what? There is something wrong here. There's a chance that she's going to continue to talk to these guys or not just take me serious completely. And so for the first half of her thinking it's okay, it should give you guys an awareness of her mindset, what she is like. If she feels like it's okay to go and hang out with that guy while she's talking to you, then it's also just telling you where her mindset is at right now. So sometimes some females are not ready for that type of commitment, full commitment or any type of commitment. And some females will really downplay the idea of commitment. In other words, she's not choosing you yet, so she doesn't have to be committed to you. But the worst part is, meanwhile, you're the one that's buying her things. You're the one that's asking to make plans, trying to make plans, and you don't really get respected at the end, and you're still feeling like, well, there's love there. She really likes me, or at least she's still doing this and that, and y'all are letting that be your excuse to the reason why you're continuing to talk to her, to the reason why you still have her in your life, and she's the only number one woman in your life. So yes, get your priorities set straight, fellas. Do not allow yourself to be caught up on the idea of this beautiful woman that you may have, or this woman that's so smart and gorgeous, or she has that banging body. Whatever it is that excites you about her, let that go. While letting her go, let all of that go with her, and let the other fella have to deal with that. Because first off, there's plenty of women out here, but not only that, what do you accept? What do you tolerate? Where is your boundaries at, fellas? So let's go ahead and wrap up with the second half. And the second half is about the excuses part. There should not be any excuses or any reason. There's nothing that justifies her doing what she's doing when it's not loyalty there, when there's no faithfulness. How high is the infidelity chance gonna happen? It's gonna be happening at a high rate, because sometimes before you even got to get to know her, You got the red flags. You got the signs that told you, slow your horses down. You got other things that was right in your face, was actual lies, was covering up and backing up and excuses that's making you think that it's all okay. There's no justification once more. There's no explanation. There's no excuses that's actually gonna be good enough. So in other words, are you good enough for her? I mean, I would think so if you're doing things for her, if you're actually showing loyalty and things like that. And so we gotta always reverse it. Don't make it be about, well, what could I improve on? What did I do wrong? What's going on with me? So when we reverse it back onto her, well, is she going to be good enough to actually have you? Is she going to be good enough in general for the woman that you actually want? Ideally, does she have the characteristics or the traits that you actually want in the wifey, in the girlfriend, in the long-term relationship? If the answer is no to any of those things, then you know what? This video is perfect for you, and it's giving you a clear sign, a clear message that, fellas, you gotta let go. But if you want to know what she would want you to do in the bedroom, how you could actually deliver and give it to her correctly, Patreon got all those videos, a whole lot of other secrets that females don't like to let you guys know about. Yes, I'm talking about exclusive stuff that you will only find out on Patreon. Check out all the explicit content and a lot of other stuff by clicking that link down below after this video. It will never be on here, so go ahead and catch up, y'all. Now let's go ahead and move on. The excuses is just nothing but a cover up for what she's actually feeling about you. This is how it's gonna prove my point. There's gonna be the right guy that's gonna get it quicker. There's gonna be another guy out there that's gonna get it the first night when you had to wait a whole 1 week to a whole month to sometimes 6 months if she's been stringing you along. That just proves how excuses is just the way she feels about you. I want y'all to remember that because I want y'all to get that. It's not something you should be making up to be something you don't want to be the truth. And so you feed your own self lies. So when she gives you the excuses, you accept it so much because you want to believe that there's no way Tyrone and Chad is going to take her away. Yes, he will. And yeah, she's giving in. And yeah, she doesn't really care, but she knows what to say to you. And sometimes what's worse, fellas, I hate to say it like this, but what's worse is that y'all are actually okay with the idea. Some of y'all are like, well, she's not my girl. Come on, let's be real. If she's not your girl, then why are you even taking her serious? Or why are you over here making excuses? Let things be known and let it be out there and let's not ignore it. And so don't avoid getting your feelings hurt by listening to your own lies that starts from her. She fed you some lies. She gave you some excuses, right? And you believed it, or let's say you chose to believe it because you don't want to actually be realistic with yourself. So I'm sorry, fellas, if that is you, you got to put that to an end. You got to let her go and see things for what it is. And I really want y'all to take this serious. And for some fellas, it's very short term. It's a matter of the next weekend. And you see, you should have been listening to what I said to y'all. And so let's go ahead and move on to the last thing. The last thing I'm going to definitely bring up, even the first thing, the excuses part and stuff like that. But the last thing, because we're at the end of the video, I want to really briefly mention this because it's just as important. If anything, it might be more important for some fellas out here because it might apply to you way more. And so the last thing is about when she disappeared on you and popped back up. So sometimes, fellas, it goes to the degree of she might be with that other fella. It might even be that she doesn't care about you enough, right? And so what happens? She left. And she left you on red most times too. Let's not forget about that. Or she left you with an excuse or a lie of what's really going on or what she's about to do, right? Maybe it's going to be, I'm with somebody and she doesn't want to really lie too much. She might not say her girl, but she'll say somebody that is like a friend. Sometimes it depends on the disrespect level that she has for you. So sometimes she might take it to a different degree with a guy that she doesn't value as much. Or with a super simp, or with a super nice guy, she might be a little bit nicer to him, even though she's still not being loyal, or even though there's disrespect going on there, she might just be like, let me not hurt him too much. And I'm saying it the realest way. So she might not make it so clear that, hey, I'm going to hang out with this guy, or I'm disappearing because I just can't stand you, or you're just boring, or you don't have this, or you can't do that. All types of reasons. I could keep going. So to go ahead and wrap up, fellas, I really want y'all to understand that this is not normal behavior with the guy that's actually the one she wants. So yes, we know about the alphas. Yes, we know about the sigma males. Whatever you are, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever category you fall into, it all depends on yourself first. and how you view yourself. But only that matters if you respect yourself. I have 2 ebooks available now, and one is about how to get her missing you, and the other is how to attract a woman you want. And on the screen, you see all that it includes. This will help you go ahead and improve your game when it comes to women. And so go ahead and make sure you get your ebooks by clicking the link down below. So you can't put yourself at this high value level or think highly of yourself without the standards actually being put in your life and actually working. So sometimes some fellas are going to be like, well, I would never let a woman do that to me. Or no, I could be able to let go. And then when it comes to putting yourself to the test, it's not actually true. What the truth is that he got you down bad. You're really in love. Or she got you attached and you were the one with the emotional attachment, not her. And now you're really tapping into that feminine nature instead of the masculine nature that you do have, that you could choose to have activated instead. So what's really happening is the choices y'all are making for the woman that you really want. The desires that you guys want in life, check it, get it straight. If you really want a woman and don't want to settle for something less than, do not settle in areas that you find an excuse to make about. In other words, you could say that this woman is gorgeous. She's everything I want. Or you could say this is a woman I've been waiting for whatever reason. But that one thing that's really a problem, you might find the biggest and the most reasons to cover it up. It's fine. I could actually get over that. I could handle it. No, when you really see things for what it is, don't ignore those red flags. You don't ignore the excuses or the lies. So I just wanted to be at the end of the day, when you're dealing with these females, you go ahead and notice what's really wrong, what's really happening. Please be aware of what's going on and know when it's time to let go. Sometimes y'all could give one chance or another chance. It can stop by letting go and moving on and knowing that this is not okay. She's doing these things for the wrong reasons and it's not good for you at the end. So you got to be able to let go. So yes, I'm going to bring this topic back up. I'm also going to talk about the things that you might hear her say, the things she might do, her actions again, maybe things that are very much clear and bold of her that's showing disrespect or she's not really into you, or you just got to replace, get better for yourself. So be on the lookout for all those other videos. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, 150 likes, and I will drop that part 2 ASAP. Check out all those links down below. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, y'all.
I am in control. I control my thoughts and I think positively.
Sleep affirmations available in the link down